Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Naveen Ferguson. I'm so glad to have you here. Okay, before we get into your reading, I just want to remind you to please like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. I have two tiers there. The first one is the Key membership, where you have full general card readings, early viewings, and psychic hits. And then you have the second tier, which is the Lotus membership. There you have full general card readings, early viewings, and the new segment Sun and Moon readings. Also psychic hits, eligibility to suggest readings, and eligibility for random personal readings. You can also further donate to the channel, and I also offer personal readings. So the information for all of that is in the description box below. Okay, thank you, and now let's get on with your reading. Okay, hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. You've reached the channel. This is a general zodiac sign reading for the Chinese zodiac sign of the rabbit for, for June the 3rd to the 28th of 2024. So yeah, this is a general reading for the zodiac sign of the rabbit. Okay, so just letting you know, I typically would put all, like, the entire reading would be in my Patreon page. For you to see the entire reading, you'd have to consider becoming a Patreon member. But for right now, I'm being a little bit liberal, because normally I would put part on YouTube and then, a preview. But if you want to see more readings or the entire readings on YouTube, all I need is to establish over 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube platform. That way I can create a membership page, and then I'd be able to offer the same things I offer on Patreon on YouTube, as well as I'd, of course, do some YouTube exclusive stuff. But for right now, one of the best ways to help support the growth of the channel is to become a Patreon member. There you can see the reading and so many other things I'm planning about. And of course, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and let's try to get the subscribership to over 1,000 members so we can do more for you there. Okay, so rabbit, let's get into your general reading. Again, this is for the Chinese rabbit zodiac sign for June the 3rd to the 28th of 2024. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay. Rabbit. You are going super fast. Things are picking up for you in your life. This is the fastest card in the deck, the Chariot. This is someone going towards success, towards victory, towards purpose. Okay, they cannot be shooken. This foundation is incredibly solid. Okay, incredibly solid. Okay, they're moving in levels of luxury as well. Okay, levels of sustenance. They don't have to worry about practicalities like that in life. They have it sustained. They have it together. They have the resources. They have the capabilities. They have the connections. Okay, there's a peace in this travel. There's a power in this travel. It's like that very boss energy, like that diplomat coming to a country or something like that. Okay, this is incredibly secure, and it's moving at a very fast pace. This is establishing your livelihood, establishing your reputation, establishing your success on so many levels in a very swift, I sense a level of fear because of the balance that I'm sensing here, okay, in a very strong way, whereby honestly, it's like you're covered with a lot of, I sense more like angelic energy, like nothing, no negative energy can stop you or slow you down, okay? So I'm drawn towards the sun energy up here too. I don't always even see the sun energy, but I'm just like seeing everything in there, and I'm sensing you going away from a lot of dark clouds as well. Okay, there you are leaving a lot of grievances, a lot of annoyances, a lot of problems in the past. Okay, soon it'll be even more so, which I'm sensing with the light shining off I'm seeing all of that. It's like things are getting brighter as you move forward, okay? And you are moving forward very strong, very swiftly into your success, into your next purpose of life, as is what I'm sensing. Further clarification. Yes, look at that. The King of Pentacles. Listen, what I say, you are being established. Boss type energy, rabbit. What? The King of Pentacles. Do you see this? This guy, he has it all together. He's again moving in that levels of luxury. He's also in a level which I like the balance that's also happening here, because he's not necessarily quick to make a decision. He really contemplates, strategizes, okay? He contemplates the decision for his investments, okay? For building his reputation, for building his resources, for building his businesses, for that quality socializing, okay? Who he's speaking to in his court. His kingdom is flourishing. He could go to sleep and he's making money. You understand? The investments, the businesses, the way he orchestrates his work, it is something of a level of quality that can stand alone. Okay, it precedes him and it brings him further wealth, and furthermore it frees him up for more loftier ambitions, more loftier plannings and growths and investments. Okay, and being in partnership with other things if he wants to do that as well, with other very strong standing and very successful prominent understandings. Okay, there's a level of strength here that is what I'm sensing is like it's establishing something grand for a bigger, loftier goal or path for you, rabbit. This is very substantial. Okay, you're being encouraged to continue following your intuition. Okay, and following your passions, following your authenticity. This is that royal essence of who you are, acknowledging who you are and moving in that. But at the same time, you're also being encouraged to be practical, wise about your decisions, making sure that it makes financial sense and stability sense, and not just something off the cuff. Okay? This is a strong, balanced foundation. Okay? Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, what'd I say? The High Priestess. Use your intuition. You're being very wise in this. Use your intuition. Bring it to a level of also levels of practicality. Follow what brings you purpose. Follow what brings you happiness. That is literally one of the main advices towards your decision and you're moving forward in whatever it is that you're involved in, what you're doing. Choose what makes you happy. Okay? And when you choose what makes you happy, put it in a level of practicality whereby it's maintainable within reason, rational. Okay? For example, the universe just gave me an example. It's a simple example, but it makes perfect sense. If your High Priestess energy is saying that I would be very happy if I was able to fly, well, that doesn't mean go to a cliff and jump and see what happens. Okay? That means, just like the invention of the airplane, as far as I know, the Wright brothers, they had that vision on which to fly. I think there are other inventors before them, but we won't get into all that. But they had a vision to fly. They didn't just, jump off a cliff. They made a practical investment. You understand that? And tried to bring that dream into reality. They followed their heart, but they placed it in a lens of reason. You understand what I'm saying? And that is what the universe is trying to tell you. As you move forward in this success, you still need to ground those lofty ambitions, that speed, with sense. Okay? Thank you, universe. Oh, that is amazing. That is like, what? Okay. Let's see what else is happening. Wait. Coffee. But first coffee, right? Let's see what else is happening. Yes. The Seven of Swords. So some of you are leaving a grievous situation, okay? Or an annoying situation. You may be leaving a business, a home environment, a structure of sorts that has just, it wasn't working out. It was taking from you. It was just not. It was just not working. Okay, it was holding you back. Okay, it was giving you pittance in certain respects, and they were using you and not fully facilitating what you needed or giving you the accolades or the reputation or the resources or the growth that you were looking for. So you had to make a decision to leave. Okay, some of you, you had to leave. It was not as clean as or as amicable as one may want to maybe consider, but you realize that, you know what, this situation is not going to change. These people are who they are, or the system is what it is, and I need to make some changes myself. So I'm going to take my talents, my skills, my reputation, and I'm going to further fortify myself. So a lot of you have left a situation and you're really really going forward with a greater purpose, who you are, your identity, your talents, your capabilities, and your growth potential. Further clarification. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. You're going to be searching and moving towards what brings you sustenance, what brings you happiness, what brings you love, what brings that purposeful energy into your life. And you are not going to be shallow about it. You're not doing that anymore. You're not going to allow your cup to be filled with just anything. You know, it has to come correct. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Two of Cups. What's coming through, there's a certain level of balance that has to be brought into this mix. Okay? It can't just be one cup. You can't just be the only one filling this up. Okay? With any union or anything that you get into, you're saying now it has to be balanced. I'm not giving my all. I'm not doing, it could be business, it could be relationship, whatever the situation is. Moving forward in my life, it has to be reciprocal. Okay? It has to be reciprocal. You are done slaving away. You have made the decision to move forward fast and grand. Okay? There are opportunities that are opening up in your life right now that's going to establish these movements. Okay? Some of you are probably already moving in it. Okay? And whilst you're moving in it, you realize where you've came from, what you've gone through. You will not be repeating that. Your heart is too important. Okay? Your life is too important. And if anything comes with partnership or if any business or friendship or something like that, it has to come in a balanced way. You understand that? I mean, look at that. The two sphinxes. It has to come in a strong and balanced way. You are not going to be moving forward as the one on the string. Okay? Universe, to take another card. Thank you, universe. Yes. The Four of Wands. What did I just say? The balance. Okay? If you're going to go into a union, a partnership, a romance, a business, what do you call it? A project, or whatever it is, like, it has to be balanced. It has to show the potential for growth in a stable and balanced way, a harmonious way. It has to bring you life. It has to bring you excitement. Okay? It has to be resonating with you. If it's not doing that, you are not paying it mind. And I do not blame you. It's like you've worked too hard towards something better in your life. Why go back? Why allow the things that grieved you before back in your life? As soon as you recognize it, it's like, no. You understand? I've been there, done that, I ain't going back. You understand? In your success, you've cultivated garnered a lot of wisdom and intelligence. And your spirit is being elevated, most assuredly. You're going to recognize, or if you're not already recognizing, certain things that are going to try to come into your life and partake of these liberations and these freedoms and these successes that are in certain respects, suddenly manifesting into your life. But you don't need to allow that back into your life. Okay? Rabbit, you don't need to allow it back in your life. You'll know to recognize it and say, well, you know what? That's not for me. I'm going in a different direction. Have a nice day. You understand? Further clarification, not further clarification, but the continuation of the reading. Let's see what that's up. Yeah, look at that. Again, with that balanced dynamic. Oh my gosh. Two of Cups again. It's like the universe is reiterating it. Look at this. Reiterating it. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Like I said what I meant. Okay? If you're not, what I'm sensing is the work efficacy, it has to be balanced. The mindset has to be balanced. If your philosophies are not reasonably similar to mine where we can grow and build one another's cup, then I don't have time for you, is what's coming through. Okay? You're very focused on your freedom, your success, your longevity, and you don't have time to play games. You do not have time to play games. This is not the time to play games. This is time to move and get it done. You are moving in a very strong boss energy. It's time for establishment in your life. Again, Chariot card. This is establishing. Okay? I just heard, like, you know, establishing the Silk Road, as it were. Establishing the trade. Okay? You're not going to have anything fall to you or slow you down. The Chariot energy is not about slow motion. No, it is not. The King of Pentacles is that reasonable, rational investment type thought and planning towards physical success. Okay? That is what's being implemented. Okay? But there's no slow motion here. There's no slowing down. If you're not about my direction in life right now, then you have no room for it. Okay? And on the other hand, what I'm sensing, this is also you elevating yourself into a more higher resonance of a lack mentality and reach to facilitate these successes into a more elevated mentality, knowing your worth, knowing what you bring to the table, knowing that you can. Okay? Further clarification. Thank you, universe. What did I say? Abundance. The Empress. You realize this is also a level of time, because sometimes she comes pregnant, you know, like 9 months towards the pregnancy of sorts. But in that, she's cultivating a lot of the prestige. She's cultivating a lot of the nutrients. She's moving through the world in such a harmonious way where only positive vibes are around her and impacting her, and she impacting it. Okay? This is having your sustenance available to you at a moment's notice. Okay? This is food being there. This is good relationships being there. This is good securities being there. You are secure in your planning. You are secure in your life. Nothing's gonna shake you. Okay? This is having abundance, the luxurious lifestyle cultivated that you want. Okay? And if you're not about this, if someone is not about this, then they can't be a part of this. It's not gonna work. You're not gonna tolerate it. Hold on for a moment, please. Sometimes there's interruptions. Okay, so let's continue. Yeah, so like I was saying, you are developing a very abundant lifestyle. And on this journey, on this facilitation, and I sense a lot of you, it's happening, or it's about to happen. Okay? On this journey, there are monumental shifts that are happening in you on which to handle the mentality that is required for this abundant lifestyle. Okay? For this, I sense for a lot of you a level of strong independence. Okay? And like I said, sometimes the Empress comes in like pregnant, so there's a time frame of things. The flow in the time frame of this development is going to be leading you to something greater down the line. But it's nurturing you, it's maturing you, it's facilitating the blocks for this building in your life. Okay? It's bringing you towards the capability on which to use this abundance in the best possible way. Okay? So abundance is being created in your life, and there's like the full-on formation of it is coming, I sense, a little bit down the line. But things are looking up very well for you. Okay? Further clarification. Thank you, universe. What'd I say? The sun. Oh my gosh. Rabbit. I mean, what am I, like, need I say more? When the sun comes into the reading, everything, it gets like super better. It is the happiest card in the deck. It is every wish fulfillment imaginable that you want. Okay? It is the flourishing. It is abundance overload. Okay? Okay? This is the happiest, like, life is great, worth living. You will feel like you could do anything. Like, you'll feel like miracles upon miracles. And I sense this is developing, happening, and further being facilitated in your life right now. You're sensing those energies. The sun is shining on you. Okay? it's just bam, just lifting you up, okay? But I also sense is a grander understanding, a little bit down the line. Do you see this? I mean, do you see this? Come on. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. I am excited for you. This is crazy awesome. Let's see what else is happening. Yes, I saw that. I should have said it. I should have said it. Oh my gosh, the tower. I told you, there's new ground being built, okay? There, like your old life entirely is being rushed away. It's being just, it could not support the growth, okay? You're being lifted up. You're being transitioned. Some of you may even be moving. Or maybe moving either now. Some of you, certain countries. Some of you may be traveling more. And some of you may be moving a little bit down the line. I sense for some of you, this is a slightly down the line road whereby there's a shift because of what's happening here, the development of this. You're going to realize at a certain point, you need another aspect of change because it's going to demand an elevation. You're going to have resources, finances, social dynamics, and other things coming through, whereby you'll realize, or it'll force you, in certain respects, to realize that the physical structure that you may be in per se may not be able to support all of that, and you need to move into something better. Okay, I sense it's a little bit down the line because I sense this is the developments of it. Okay, again with those building blocks. Okay, so the universe is going to force this eventually, or some of you will come to the understanding sooner than later. Okay, but in the grand scheme of it, your entire physical world, entirely, with your business, your finances, your resources, your family dynamics, whatever, your social dynamics, whatever the situation, your love dynamics, whatever the situation, there is a development of abundance and there is a strong change that's going to further occur to further facilitate and support the abundance that's like going to be overflowing into your life. Further clarification for the tower. Yeah, see, look at that, the Hierophant. These are new deals, okay? New mandates, making a whole new agenda of things. These are major arcanas, okay? For the tower to the Hierophant. Speaking with varying strong individuals, okay? Some of you, this may be entering into maybe a, what do you call it? A marriage of sorts. Okay, it could be a marriage, okay? For some of you, not all of you, I sense for maybe a handful of you, this could be an actual divorce. But for the better, because you like I said, with all of this happening, you just, I gotta cut the ties. That's just for some of you, okay? But for generally speaking, I said for a lot of you, this is those new contracts, those elevated contracts, those next reaffirming of contracts. What do they call it? What do they call it? When you sign again, but even bigger, I forgot the exact word. But yeah, this is like those, like even more opportunities coming through that you're signing the dotted line in, like taking on more responsibilities to further grow, like I've been saying, okay? This is getting along with a lot of different type of individuals as well. Very strong in this modality of sorts. Listen, for the new foundations, it's going to require new contracts. You see this? It's going to require new signatures, okay? Thank you, universe. Another card. Great. Look at that. The Eight of Swords. So yeah, like I said, for some couple of you, this is a level of divorce whereby, you're saying with your success and certain people, it doesn't have to be divorce. It could be for certain friends. It could be certain family members, something like that, okay? Whereby they're going to try to jump on your success. They're going to try to ride on your coattails, okay? But their concerns are not your concerns. You don't need to take that on, okay? They have their own path. They need to work on themselves, okay? For certain respects, maybe you can assist here and there depending on your intuition. But you need to take out this blindfold, take out these chains, and walk out of these swords. These are not your concerns. And that's what's happening here with certain things, okay? Certain people you're not going to be supporting anymore, especially in these successes, because you realize they didn't really want you for wanting you sake. You were just a meal ticket of sorts, and you're going to come to certain senses with that, okay? Eventually, okay? I sense you're still struggling with certain aspects of it, okay? Hence the growth, okay? But generally speaking, this is like realizing certain aspects of like what you like the signatures of how you really want to go about certain things and not people pleasing. Okay, you're going to, it's another frame of you that's going to be cultivated and stricken away, okay, with that, whereby these new contracts and certain understandings is going to liberate you even more. If you thought that you were getting some liberations from before, you're going to get exponential liberations now. It's almost like you're going to have free reigns. Here's the budget. Do whatever you want. We trust you. You know what I mean? You don't have to like concern yourself with the judgments or whatever have you of other people. Okay? This is a liberation that's coming through connected with this. You'll finally get to take off those chains, those blindfolds, take the swords away, and really walk fully manifesting your truth. Further clarification, what I say. The death card. Come on, Rabbit. What I say? The death card. Death and rebirth. This is everything turned over on its head, changed, never to come back. These type of pains and all those kind of manipulations are gone. Okay? The foundation stricken away. You're getting a new foundation. It cannot hold the success that's going to be manifested further in your life. There's going to be new contracts, new ways of doing things. Okay? Everything changed for the better, in the better and the better. And you have death and rebirth, night and day. You wake up one day, you were in like a brand new existence. Okay? Brand new existence, free, liberated, way more abundant than you ever thought possible. This is literally a new life, a new you in every sense of the word. You see this? And what this, by the way, this is one of my favorite cards. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm hanging around a friend of mine too much because this friend of mine says, oh my goodness. They say that a lot. Oh my goodness. Do you see this? Rabbit, come on now. Oh, so good. Crystal card, what's happening? Heliotrope. Also known as bloodstone. Like its namesake, it can cleanse negative energy in the blood. By doing this, it grounds any anger or resentment in your heart and blood. It throws a calming effect on your heart when you are feeling irritated or impatient. Good stone to have regarding all this. Let's see what your angel message has to say within the next few months. What I say? What did I say? Come on, Rabbit. In the next few months. What did I say? Do you see this? A lot of things happening in the next few months. I told you, you're moving forward now. It's picking up momentum. There's changes happening. There's abundance happening in your life. But there's going to be even further abundance on which this is grounding you and like training you almost to support this even more massive abundance down the road. Okay? So let's see what in the next few months is saying. Within the next few months, 86. In the next few months, what you are asking about will occur. Divine timing means that other people's free will choices are also involved. So keep the faith while all of the pieces of this puzzle come together and the situation resolves itself beautifully. Well, isn't that great? Rabbit, thank you for being here. Please consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does help the growth of the channel. And I wish you all the best. Bye. Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.